Welcome back into WDHN Daytime, and I am here with Clay Dempsey. Now, thank you for joining us today. Now, I just have a few questions about what you do here in the Wiregrass for us. And now, since you've stepped into your role, the Civic Center has been, filling with talents with like ZZ Top, Kevin Hart, so many amazing artists that you bring in here. And how does it feel to have these popular acts come into Dothan to help, bring the community together?
It feels great. I'm from the area, so to come back here and be able to do what I know how to do and bring some of these connections, my personal connections, back to Dothan and make them Dothan's connections, it's pretty amazing feeling. Yeah.
And our co-anchor Joseph, he was so excited when he found out that ZZ Top was coming. He was he was ecstatic. So you bring so much joy to people, really, get people out there to have a great time together, and to get all these talents like Kevin Hart, how hard is it to get those massive talents into Dothan?
So some of these that are coming, they're from relationships I had built before I came to Dothan, and then we just nurture new relationships, and we kind of see what Dothan is. And I think for a long time people forgot we can get stuff, we can do stuff. It may be on a Monday night or a Wednesday night, but people have to keep in mind that we are Dothan, and we're going to get stuff that's passing through, say from Atlanta to Florida, or Florida to Atlanta, back and forth. So that's where we are. We're a routed city, so we can get a lot of stuff, but it may not be on the exact Saturday that you want it to be. It may fall on ZZ Top on a Wednesday, or Whiskey Myers is on Monday night. That is a big show. There's pretty much 2 headliners on that show, so we have 3,000 people coming down on a Monday night.
Wow.
Rake and Benjamin, we got 3,200 in on a Monday night. So just all thinking about things differently, and just trying to keep it going, because that's the best part of our job. We create a shared space for people to kind of get away from their normal life for a few hours, and that's what we're really in this game for.
Yeah, and a lot of concerts always go on during the week. It may not be the best time, but it's still an opportunity to get out there and have fun on a weekday night.
PTO, call out, just tell your boss, hey man, I want to go see some music. I'll see you tomorrow about 2 p.m.
Exactly.
Yes.
Who knows? I might be covering for Joseph when he wants to go see ZZ Top. I might be covering for him. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. He wants to go out there. He wants to go see a nice show. And also, how has the reception been from city officials and the citizens here in Dothan?
First, I work for some amazing people who gave me this opportunity, and everybody's been great. We've been really receptive of it. We're in discussion now about the new arena, what it can be, what Dothan can be. So all these things, bringing things in, gives people a better image of what is possible. Yeah. We can still do the same stuff we're doing now, but maybe we could grab something that's a little bit bigger, different types of stuff. Also work for a traveling rodeo, so maybe a rodeo, monster truck shows. I want to add a lot of diversity, and I still think some of that is missing from my calendar, but we're working on it.
Yeah, rodeos are awesome. I went to my first rodeo a few weeks ago. I loved it. It was so great.
You should go to a Bulls, Bands, and Barrels.
Really?
That's where it's at.
Oh gosh, yes. I need to now.
Yeah.
And now, what are your plans for the future? Are there any big names that you guys have plan on coming into Dothan?
I will say this: I can't. So that whole thing is so. What happens is a promoter will call you. They'll put in a block of dates, and then it's kind of it's just routing is all it is. It's like getting product from here to here to here. Where can we stop along the way? I do think we'll get 6 concerts in before the end of May.
Okay.
And I do think that it's it's rock, country, classic rock. We got stuff across the board. We're working on a big comedy show now, which I hope we can make happen. But there's a lot of conversation goes on these things, and sometimes you'll get it right to the end and you'll realize another city got it.
Yeah.
So it's I wish people could see the folder of stuff that we almost had or almost had with my other job.
Exactly. And because I'm from Pittsburgh, and we didn't have nearly as many artists, big artists coming to the city as much as you guys do here in Dothan, which is pretty great.
Yeah.
And is there anyone special, anyone specific that you would want to come into Dothan at least sometime in the near future?
I would personally like to bring an 85 South show here.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying. I would love to bring that. I don't know. I'd like to see a Avenged Sevenfold here. I don't know. I don't.
Maybe we could bring Morgan Wallen, maybe.
If I book something I want to see, 15 people show up.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of metal music, so it's,
yeah.
But I just want to. I like bringing stuff. Last year it was Bluey, and I like to see a traveling Broadway play come through here. I'd like to just try some new stuff. And,
everybody wants new things coming into the Wiregrass. Maybe even Morgan Wallen would ever try and make a stop in here if his tickets would stop selling out. We were just talking about that. waiting in line for these tickets for an hour, and they're all sold out. I mean,
I watched you. The panic was real.
It was really
watched
real. Like seriously, I was stressing, and it's very sad. But you know what? So many other artists are coming into Dothan and into the Wiregrass. We're all going to look forward to. Remember, ZZ Top's coming here soon.
ZZ Top, March
Top.
5th. We have another classic rock show we hadn't announced. It's going to be in April. We have some praise and worship music for May. Be another rock show in May. And we're all part of we're all part of our ecosystem here. So the plant has music. They have stuff at the Forum. We're all kind of working together. And then when the Opera House comes back open in June, we got some other stuff in store for you guys. We're going to start doing some of our own special events that we've created in-house, which is going to be really interesting.
See, we have so many exciting things happening here in the Wiregrass. It was great talking to you, Clay, about it. I'm getting excited.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. Now we have more news and weather coming up right after this. It's a live look at the Gulf of Mexico. Look how beautiful. Your time is 11:30. Just stay with us.